Greetings, sirs and madams. I'm Seraphic Zero, and we're playing Gundam Battle Operation. So this is a situation battle of the Peasant Project, I believe, and we're playing on the Zeon side. So as you notice, I'm using the theme I use for all of my tank gameplay, and that's because the Gigan is technically a tank, even though it's a mobile suit that's on wheels instead of a tread. But yeah, it's this really bizarre looking, zippy, like Zeon tank, and it just looks ugly as hell. But it's, in terms of its gameplay, it's pretty nimble for a tank, and its weaponry is pretty much very efficient. So the Gigan only has two weapons. That's the cannon on top of its head, and then the Gatling gun on its arm. And in terms of gameplay, it pretty much relies on its mobility and its ability to just kind of get in and out of situations and do fairly good damage to general type mobile suits. And outside of those two weapons, it also has a strong tackle. So if you ever find me in range, I will be getting in close to deal that tackle damage. Although that kind of limits your options on how to defend yourself because you're just sitting point blank with them. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, in this match, like, there's going to be a lot of people kind of getting into my line of fire. I'm surprised that landed. Yeah, so the Peasant Project situation battle is actually pretty tough for both sides because, oops, sorry. So first of all, it's tough for Zeon because a lot of the Zeon mobile suits are actually very powerful mobile suits, but each mobile suit is actually really hard to use because we have a Peasant Dwudge, and we have the Galbaldi Alpha, we have an Axaku using the cheese grinder, and that's going to be kind of rough because it doesn't have a stunning weapon. And of course, we have the Gigan, which is like really weird in terms of mobility. And there's probably something else I'm not remembering. But yeah, so that's the composition of the Zeon side. It's a little weird, and it's hard for those mobile suits to work together, really. And on the Federation side, you have the Heavy Gundam, which is pretty much an assassin for the general type mobile suits. So that puts Zeon at an extreme disadvantage. Although on the Federation side, you have some weaker mobile suits like the Gym Command types, and you also have a powered Gym, but it's using the Gym rifle instead of a bazooka, so that can be kind of tough too. And there is, yeah, apparently there's also a G3 using a bazooka, but yeah, so both sides have it kind of weird. Yeah, that mobile suit's not going to last very long, so I went ahead and failed. What? And how did he get me? I thought I was flying pretty high up. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to target the Heavy Gundam as much as possible because that thing can just completely shred my allies. Otherwise, I'm just using my cannon to try to keep all these gyms and stuff stun-locked. Oh, okay, so it looks like one of the Gym commands is using a beam spray gun, and that is really unfortunate. Like, how did I miss that shot? I got him with the counter. Yeah, don't underestimate how fast this thing can turn. Yeah, and I'm just fast-forwarding right here because, well, I guess I'm just waiting for some enemies to come by, and it takes them a while. Yeah, that was a pretty solid hit. He just ran into it twice. Gatling ran out. Yeah, and the ammo on that is a little short, so yeah, you gotta make sure to reload fairly often. There's that Heavy Gundam. God damn it. Oh. Yeah, I forgot about that guy that got behind me. Alright, so I only have one tick of health left, and I'm going to use it to try to harass his heavy Gundam, but he was still in his invincibility frames, so that was a complete waste. God damn it. That was a fairly solid hit. Yeah, so we're behind by about 2 kills right now. And this match it's been pretty tough. I mean, the sides seem a little even with the Federation having a slight edge. Yeah, I'm just trying to get this heavy gun up, but he's playing really smart. He's staying back and just picking his shots. Alright, so I just called in my mobile suit, and there's this convenient window that I just flew through. Alright, here we go. That's where the cockpit hatches. It's weird. Alright, so I was gonna go back around, but I remember that there's this convenient window right here I could just hit people through. Ah, crap. Oh man. Should I go around? I might still be able to hit them. Crap, I couldn't line up my shot. Yeah, I should probably just go around. Yeah, there's only like 45 seconds left. Yeah, this thing is pretty zippy for a take, though. Yeah, I actually really hate fighting these things. Like they're so fast, and you can't stand in front of them because they have the strong tackle, so you just kind of have to play it real safe. Now this cannon takes forever already. Finally killed that heavy Gundam. I probably should have tackled right there. The heck? How did he get knocked down? Was he jumping? Okay. Landed a kill at the last second. Dude, I thought we were gonna lose. Oh shit, we won by like 100 points. Okay, so I guess I scored the winning kill. That's pretty awesome. So I got 5 kills on that. That's pretty decent for a tank. I mean, it's kind of hard for me to position in this thing, but yeah, that was a tough match, but I'm glad it worked out. Yeah, both teams are doing really well. God, there's a shitload of stuff in this list. That's the level 5 bazooka for the gun cannon type D. Lots of other stuff. Alright guys, that'll be it for this match. So hopefully you enjoyed the Gigan. It's a bit of an odd bird, but it works decently well. But yeah, that'll be it for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and we'll see you next time.